Hi everyone, it's John Dyslexic Geek here. Black Friday is finally here and it does mean that the Lego sale has now begun. So in today's video I'm going to go through looking at some of these deals with you, both in the US and the UK. Although it's fair to say that at least on the Lego website the US deals are far better than what they are in the UK. The UK Lego sale really is quite frankly poor. But it's not all that bad. There are some other retailers that I'm going to go through with some really good savings to be had. I'm going to look at Argos, Smiths, and maybe one or two others, depends, see how far we go. But yeah, there's some really good deals outside of Lego, but the Lego sale for the UK really is bad, I must admit. Lego have been touting this as their biggest ever sale, but I'm not quite sure how that quite works because the UK one is really not that great. So let's take a look at these deals and I will go through them with you. So beginning with the US on their website, there's some really good deals here. So this one here I'm really interested in. I'm very envious of you. 30% off the Razor Crest down to $420. That is a really good saving. That's an outstanding saving. Really good. You can get the Hogwarts Express. That's 20% off. That's down to $400. I don't think it's great at full price, but I think at that kind of price range I'd probably buy. I think I'd be interested at that sort of price range. I think that's a really good saving. It's not a bad set. Like last year that was both on my best and worst Lego sets for 2022, because it ultimately was disappointing the fact that you can't put it on normal train tracks, you can't motorise it, and the train station is pretty minimalist compared to the rest of the train. I think a huge amount of the piece count is taken up by the tracks, which are completely useless, quite frankly. They're non-standard, so you can't really do much with them. But at $400, I think that's a really good price, and it does look nice. I'll give it that. It's pretty impressive. I remember seeing it in the Lego store a few times a year ago. But yeah, really good price. This is an insanely good deal. Lion Knight's Castle down to $300. Again, in a way, this isn't available in the UK, which I'm, in a way, and from a selfish point of view, I'm quite relieved that having just bought it last month, I've been pretty disappointed if it haven't paid full price, because I've been waiting to get hold of this for 18 months, waiting for it to go on sale, at least in the UK, that is. But I finally bought it last month, so if it had dropped this month, I've been really quite disappointed. But for you guys in the US, that's a really good saving. $300, that's really good. The Loop Coaster, again, that's a really good price, $300. But bear in mind, you do need a lot of space for it. It is absolutely huge. I did briefly have it, but I subsequently sold it earlier this year because I'd never have the room for it. It's a very cool set. I've seen it operating a few times. You can motorise it. It's very cool seeing it in motion. Maybe one day I may buy it back again, but not at full price. But it's very cool. The Hulkbuster down to $384. I think you guys have had that in the US reduced before. Not a great set, but at this price I would absolutely be considering buying it. There's an excellent mock out there that really does vastly improve it and does make it a really good set. That's a really good saving, say 30% off. You got the Black Panther bust, even at $210. No, I wouldn't be buying that. The Atari I've just brought in the UK for about the same sort of money, I feel. So look what else we've got here. Table football. That has got to be one of the worst Lego ideas sets. That's so bad, especially compared to the concept. That is really not a great set, and it's not that great. Really not good. The Jurassic Park Visitor Centre T-Rex and Raptor Attack down to $104. That's pretty decent price. Good set. Pretty bit overpriced at full retail, but at discount it's probably good. You might be able to get it a little bit cheaper elsewhere. I feel that's my gut feel. I'm not so familiar with the US market outside of Lego, but I have a gut feel if it's anything like the UK, you will be able to get that elsewhere for cheaper, I expect. Let's have a look. The T-Rex Breakout, that set is retiring this year, so that's down to $80, so that's pretty decent if you want to get hold of that. You've got the train station, the Lego City train station, down to $80, that's pretty decent. Let's have a look. Boba Fett's throne room down to $70. That's not bad. Although I think that's been around, that's been on sale a few times. I know in the UK it certainly has. I imagine you guys in the US have had it on sale as well. Let's have a look what else they've got here. There's a lot of stuff here that, apart from the real sort of main headline sets for the sale, it isn't a huge amount on there. Really, it takes my fancy. The Sonic the Hedgehog Green Hill Zone, I think that's been cheaper in the UK, but that's down to $64, so that's not a bad saving. That's going to be, it's an idea set. I think it's an idea set that is going to be retiring this year, I believe. Let's have a look. I'm pretty sure that's an idea set. Yes, it is an idea set, but it is going to be retiring this year, so you're looking to pick this one up. That's a pretty decent price. Ministry of Magic, that's one I want to get hold of, down to $60. That's a good saving. That is retiring this year, apparently. It's only been out for about a year, so that's going to have a very short shelf life. I think at full retail it's a little bit overpriced, but it's really missing a little bit. There's something about it. There's a good mock out there somewhere. I think if you buy two of these and combine it, it really does improve it, but it does require buying two. But as a standalone set at $60, I think it's well worthwhile. You get a good range of minifigures. It's not a bad set, but I think it's missing this huge gap in the middle. It's a little bit underwhelming, but at $60, I think that's really, really good. You got the Iron Man Armory down to $54. I think that's retiring this year. Now the set itself isn't that outstanding, but it's really got a good range of minifigures, and we get a lot of minifigures, I think, and some of our own. I think five of them are exclusive to this set, so not any others. So have a look. That's the selling point of this set for me, is the amount of minifigures you get. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you get 8 minifigures, which are really cool. I love all the Iron Man suits, War Machine. They are good. It's a good set, especially for the minifigures at this price. That's really, really good. I certainly wouldn't pay full price for it, that's for sure. Obi-Wan Kenobi versus Darth Vader. I don't know. Even at $35, I still think I like the minifigures, but I don't know. I still think that's a little bit expensive, even for what it is. You get a holiday wreath for 2-in-1 holiday Christmas wreath. Not bad for this time of year, I suppose. $32. That I highly recommend. The Escape from the Lost Tomb Indiana Jones set, very cool. I love building mine. It's really good fun, very satisfying build. $32, that's pretty decent. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. So you've got the other Indiana Jones set, the fighter plane chase. That's down to $28. That's pretty good. But yeah, that's the rest. So check out the website. That's pretty much it for most of the. Well, there's still a few pages to go, but that's probably the best of the US sale. So you want to check out the website for yourself and have a look. But that's just. I'm so envious of you, especially with the Razor Crest down to that price. That's really, really good. So yeah, that's it for the US. So there we go. That's pretty good. Now moving on to the UK one. I have to say this is really disappointing. I have to say it's not a bad thing. It saves you spending a load of money, but what an underwhelming sale this is. It really is. Lego hype this up every year as the biggest ever Lego sale. I get all hyped. And then more often than not, in recent years, it's always been a huge underwhelming disappointment. You can get the Chewbacca if you really want, down to £144, but I think that's available elsewhere for less, and even at that price, no, that's not a no for me. What else we've got? Table football, no, £129. And if you're interested in getting it, I think that's the cheapest I've seen it. I think that's the lowest it's been. So that's 40% off, but I can't recommend it personally. Optimus Prime, again, I've seen that elsewhere cheaper. Lego got it for £112, but that's been, I think, widely available for less than that. I think Amazon, John Lewis, Argos, I think have had it for about £100, so that's not that great. That's not too bad. The 3-in-1 Creator Main Street, I suppose, that's down to £100, but again, I feel that's going to be available elsewhere. I don't think it's not a Lego exclusive, so you will find it elsewhere, so that's not too bad. But I haven't checked right now, but my gut feeling is you'll be able to get that elsewhere for a lot less. That's not bad. The Lego Dreams Fantastical Treehouse was a good saving, 20% off. That's a good set out of all the Dream sets. It is a pretty impressive set. It does look good. I do like the colours of it. It's very vibrant. But yeah, it's not a bad price. Let's have a look. You've got if you're interested in your BTS Dynamite, I think it's a very poor set. Not because I'm not interested in K-pop, but as a set, as a design, I think it's just very underwhelming. It's down to £72 after that. Yeah, I think it's a very not great idea set, in my opinion. But even if I was a K-pop collector, I'm not quite sure. Yeah, but if you're interested in that, it's down to £72 pounds. Let's have a look. We've got the Hogwarts Astronomy Tower. That's still going. That's must be near. I think that might be retiring this year. It's been around for quite a while. I think it's the last of the former sort of modular Harry Potter sets. That's frequently on sale, but that's a good price. It is a good price. My niece has this. It's a very cool set. But yeah, if you're looking to get that before it goes, could be one to think about. But again, I think elsewhere may have it. Argos, I think, carry it. So bear that in mind. You might be able to get it for a little bit less. What else we got? Icons of no, that is not good at all. That really is bad, in my opinion. Move on to the second page. It's so underwhelming. It really is. It really is. So basically, so many of these sets you can get elsewhere for less. It's not a great sale for the UK. Let's have a look. We've got through here. Now that one I'm tempted, like the US, the Iron Man Armory. I think Argos have completely sold out now. It is, so if you want to get that, that's down to £48. Do remember as well, you can use your 800 insider points. You can rather than for a £5 voucher, rather than to spend 800 for one £5, they're down to £200 each. So you can claim 3 of the £5 discount vouchers for like 600 points in total. So bear that in mind. You can get, that's obviously the same for the US as well. You get, for 600 points you can get $15. So that could be quite useful. I might buy that. I might well do that. That's what I'm thinking of. Everything I've seen on here, I'm tempted to plump for that. That'll bring that down to like what, £32, I suppose. So I might have to give that a bit of a thought. So look down here. Batmobile, brilliant set. Not a bad saving, 20% off, but again, that's available elsewhere. On page 3, Hungarian Horntail. That's going to be retiring this year. So if you want, that's been on sale a few times, but not a bad price. I know my local Lego store, they do keep selling out of this when it goes on sale. But it's a pretty cool set. The Harry Potter minifigure is exclusive to this set. I think it's a nice set. I would recommend getting it before it goes. It's a pretty good saving. It's not going to go any less on that, I wouldn't have thought. Like the US, you've got the Christmas holiday wreath, 2-in-1. Something to look out for. You've got the Batwing, that's down to £25.60. That's decent, but again, it's probably going to be available elsewhere. But not bad. It's a good price. It's a really good set as well. Like the Batmobile, very cool. Yeah, that's pretty much it as far as the UK on the UK Lego store. So yeah, it's really disappointing. There's no other way. It's no other way. I can't say it's not. I mean, compared to the US, I don't know why Lego touting it as their biggest, most special ever Black Friday event, and once again it's been pretty underwhelming. Really, it's just like they're just trying to get rid of stuff they can't sell, which is, you never know. I don't know if you've got Cyber Monday coming. Maybe more will go on there. I mean, I wouldn't hold my breath, but that's pretty much going to be it for the Lego store. Yeah, it's pretty disappointing. Now moving on to the Argos website, there's some really good savings to be had on here. Starting with the UCS X-Wing down to £140. That is absolutely brilliant. I'm kind of having sort of a bit of buyer's remorse now, having brought this when it came out. That is an insanely good price, £140. Brilliant price, really good set. Yeah, really good. Again, the Hogwarts Castle and Grounds and Micro, brilliant, £95. Buy that, I highly recommend it. It's really, really good set. Really enjoyed building. Easily one of my favourite sets of 2023. It's brilliant, really, really good. Highly recommend that. I can't recommend that enough. That's very good, and that price, insanely good. And look here, you've got the train down to £93. I think I've seen that that's regularly down to that. It's nothing new really. And the Lego Friends Downtown Flower Shop, that's a pretty decent price, £92. That's a really good saving, nearly £50 off that. It'll go well in the Lego City. I'm not a Friends collector, obviously, by any stretch of the imagination, but if you're looking to fill out your Lego City, that could be one to consider. The Disney camera down to £64, brilliant set, really good. That's a really good price. The Jurassic Park T-Rex Breakout down to £60. I think that's going to be retiring this year, so if you want to grab that, you may want to do so. That's really, really good. I think it's exclusive to Argos, I feel. I don't think anyone else carries it. Well, maybe not. Maybe it's, I don't know. I've not seen it. I don't remember seeing it anywhere else out of Argos, but that's a really good set. That's a good Winnie the Pooh down to £60. That's a great buy. One of the sets that I was looking to get, that's been on my wish list, the TIE Interceptor and the Fang. That's a good price, £60. That's £30 off that, so that's really good. I might buy that. That's tempting. I think that's the cheapest I've seen it so far. That's a really good set. The set, I don't want the Fang, I only want the TIE Interceptor, and that's annoying. You got really essentially pay £60 just to get. But that's the way it is. That's not. I don't think it's going to go any less than that. That's a good £30 off. That's really good. The Expecto Patronum, that's down to £42. That's a good price. What's that? £21 off. So I don't think I've seen that anywhere else cheaper yet. That's the lowest I've seen it. So that's a good set. The Up House, I haven't built mine yet, but it is a nice set, down to £30. Let's see what else we've got down here. The Anniversary Train, I do recommend that. I think that's a really good set. I mean, I've got two of these. I think I brought one. What did I buy? I don't know why I've got two of them. I brought one in the summer, and I brought another one during a sale, maybe as a part of an investment haul earlier this year. I can't quite remember now, but I know I've got two of them. But that's the lowest. I don't think I paid. I think I got it from Amazon, and I think I paid £26. I think that's what I paid for the cheapest I paid for mine. I've got two of them, I think, but that's a really good price, £23. I can't recommend that enough. The really good minifigures. I think it's a really nice set actually. I think the minifigures are really, really excellent actually. £24. That's a no-brainer for me personally. The Batwing, that's even cheaper than Lego, down to £21. That's a good price. I might actually buy that myself. That's a really good price, £21. I don't think it can go any lower than that. Speed Champions set, that's not a bad price, £8, but that's pretty decent, I suppose. And that's pretty much it for Argos. So yeah, out of Argos, the X-Wing, the Hogwarts Castle and Grounds, those are the two absolute must-buys. The Disney camera, I recommend that. Yes, a really good sale. Not quite as good as previous years, I feel, but still pretty decent. So there's some good things on there. That's not to be sneezed at. Now let's take a look at the Smith store. Not a huge amount of offers, but they have got 22 sets on sale. Smith's always on Black Friday, never that spectacular. They've got the Attack down to 660, but that's been recently lower at the Disney store. The Daily Bugle, that's a good price, £260. I think that's probably the lowest it's going to really go. I don't think it will go any less. It's exclusive to Smith, so that's a good price. Home Alone House, £240. That's a great set, highly recommended, really good price. Well, I mean, it's obviously since all the price hikes, was it last year? I think this was down to £180 last year at some point, but those days are long gone. But really good set, highly recommended. See what else they've got on here. They've got the Indiana Jones Temple of the Golden Idol set down to £95. I'm tempted with that, to be honest. That's probably the lowest it might go. I don't think it's going to. I've not seen it anywhere. It's been hovering around that price at a few places. I think John Lewis have had it around there, Amazon. So I might do. I don't know. I'm tempted. The 3-in-1 medieval castle. I highly recommend you grab that. That's retiring this year. You won't find that anywhere outside. I say it's exclusive to Smiths, and it's exclusive to Smiths and obviously Lego. So that's a good set. I think that could do quite well. Maybe from an investment point of view, I think that will do really well when it retires this year. So you may want to grab that. That's a good set. The Spider-Man Final Battle down to £70. That's tempting. We've got here the Wolverine Claws. I don't know, £55. That's still, it's exclusive to Smiths, but I think I don't think it's quite as good as the Infinity Gauntlet that they do. I don't know. It looks too. It sounds like a very strange thing. It looks too plasticky, if you know what I mean. And that's a very funny thing to say about Lego. Obviously, it's plastic, but it just looks. There's something about it that doesn't look that great, but it's £10 off, so that's not too bad. Let's have a look. So that's pretty much it. Dobby, £20. That's not a bad price. Yeah, so that's it for the Smiths sale. Another thing to point out on the Smiths site at the moment, you can also get a £5 off a £50 spend, or a £10 off a £100 spend, which is really good. So bear that in mind. But that's in store only by the looks of it. It doesn't include, so you can't use click and collect. You have to go to the store, and you can still do a stock check and see what's available, but you have to go in store and do it only. So that's a bit bizarre. You can't use click and collect, but that's the way it goes. So that could be worthwhile doing. So you could get £5 off. Brings down the Indiana Jones set to £90. The Spider-Man set takes another £5. So that's really well worth considering. So bear that in mind. That's pretty much it for the Lego sale. Also, another set I want to point out is on Very. They've currently got the Yavin 4 base on there, down to £82. That's the cheapest I've seen that. I have brought that. That is a really, really good price. So thank you for the person that highlighted that deal for me, because I would have missed it otherwise. But I did plump and bought that. So look on their website to get hold of that. That's a really good set. At that price, it's not a great set at full price, but at £82, that's a no-brainer. It's a really good price. And that's it. I've got to say, I don't know, the UK Lego sale has been incredibly disappointing. Certainly it always is every year. I don't know why I expect any less. The US website is so much better. You've got so many good deals on there. But that's the way it goes. Do check the website that you normally check out for deals, and things may be added over the weekend. I don't know. We've got Cyber Monday coming as well. So whether any more deals will go up on the Lego website, I don't know. If they do, I will do another video and let you know. But I'm not expecting it. But you never know with Lego. Maybe they will do it. So that's it. So there's a few things that I'm going to be looking at on here, and have a good think about what I want to get. I say I've got the Yavin 4 base on order, so that's the one thing I do have in the bag. I've had a little think about what I want, if anything really. There's a few bits and pieces I want. I will be buying there. There's a few things I've just gone through there and caught my eye, so I have to wait and see. I'll do a video probably next Friday showing what I brought. Because I will be buying things, I won't be able to help myself. So keep an eye out for that video next Friday. I think I'll publish that, so that'll be all my Black Friday haul. So let me know in the comments what you intended to pick up on this Black Friday sale. Are you happy with what the deals are, at least compared to the US, the UK? Can I please ask you to leave a like? And if you've enjoyed today's video, I'll be very grateful if you consider subscribing today. And look forward to seeing you on my next video. Thanks very much for watching today.